Welcome back. Welcome back. This is the Sexy Cigar Lounge. I am your host at J Dub the King, aka JJ, and I do have my big brother in the building tonight. And we're
What
gonna
up?
talk.
What up? What up?
What
What
up,
up,
Rock?
man? I'm excited about this topic we discussed. JJ, man, is I'm a big time sports fan, and we discussing one of the most polarizing figures in sports tonight, and his impact on sports, man. And I can't wait to get into it, man.
For sure, man. We talking about prime time, man, aka Deion Sanders, man. And they had a spring game today, man, that I checked out and Rocky checked out, and we decided to come on here and give our thoughts on what we seen. I'm gonna let you start, Rock.
Oh well, I'll say this: what I saw was a lot of excitement, you know, in the building. Like it was, it had, in my opinion, it had the energy on TV of an actual real football game. Like they were actually playing for something. You know,
Right.
we all know it was not a real game. It was just a glorified scrimmage, whatever. But the atmosphere and energy that existed in the stadium. The stadium was sold out in the middle of a snowstorm, and you had ESPN there along with their number one broadcast crew. I want to say they had Chris Fowler and RG3. You know what I mean? So they pulled out all the stops as if this was a big time SEC game or Big 12 game or something like that, man. And it definitely, the energy that was in the stadium definitely came through the television, in my opinion.
Hey, man. So I'm gonna give my I'm gonna give my take on what I seen, Rock, because shout out to the GOAT, man. And I see y'all popping in. Hey, everybody that's popping in, share this live, man, because I think that everybody, especially you football fans, male or female, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about what we think prime time is gonna do in Colorado. But for what I seen today, man, the Colorado offense is pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I saw the offense look real strong, right? But I also saw that they could use some help on the offensive line the same way the defensive line could use some help as well because they look undersized to me, JJ, in the interior of the offensive line and defensive line, and I think those are two positions, defensive line, offensive line. In the interior, size does matter, regardless of what you think. Size does matter. You got to have big guys who are strong, athletic, who can control the line of scrimmage. Or I don't care what kind of offense you're trying to run. It's just not going to be very effective if those guys can't block. But when you talk about the skill players and the way Shador looked, it was lights out, bro.
He
Like
looked good,
he
man.
he looked just like he's always looked, and he looked almost like a grown man out there. You can tell he's filling out into his grown man body. You know what I mean? Like he's beginning to look like a real big time NFL prospect, in my opinion, out there.
Yeah.
Uh, and that's I'm good. I'm happy to see that because I am a Shador fan. I'm also a Coach Prime fan, and I want both of them to do really well. They got a really difficult job ahead of them, JJ. So I try to temper my expectations, but I was so happy to see that the people in Boulder, Colorado, and the Colorado fans, and when you sell out a stadium, you know you got people coming from all over the country just about to watch that
Right.
in person. So it was good to see, you know, everybody come out and the excitement was there, and the players put on a good show, man, for the fans, and I really liked it.
Man, I'm a, I guess I'm gonna tap in on what our young strapping cousin from Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, the GOAT, said that a lot of guys will not be starting in September. We understand that. That's what the spring is for. But prime time, bro, he got 22 people that was there at the game that is finna sign up. And Rock, I'm gonna just pick back on you. That that old line look like the Bad News Bears. And I guess Shador and those goddamn receivers made them look good because those guys do look pretty small. But I'm trying to figure out, and I'm just gonna say this, bro. You got some big boys on the line, but them boys ain't as like they used to be back in the day. The old line is not as big as it used to be back in the day. I'm talking about, and that goes for every college team. And even the NFL right now. I mean, you got a couple of them with the big bellies and the big stature, but most of them guys are lean, bro, because they got to play. They got to play a lot of football. They got to be there on the field a long time.
When I talk about size, JJ, I don't even count the belly because the belly you can't use the belly for anything worth a damn in football. What I look at is the trunk, the legs, the show. You know what I'm saying? How big, how they filling out those shoulder pads, and then how, because I think it matters in the offensive line, especially offensive tackle, how tall they are, and they look nothing. I didn't see anything that was impressive in the offensive line. You know, I didn't see guys that were real statuous and big and looked like they had a dominating presence. I didn't see any of that. I was trying to look for somebody on the line who had that, man. They just looked like guys. You know what I mean?
So let me ask you a question right quick, Rob. Do you think that Coach Prime and them know that?
Oh, definitely.
And they about to get some boys in there that's pretty solid.
Well, I think so. You got to realize the team was 1-11, and there are a lot of people who, even before Coach Prime got the job, said this was the worst team in Power 5 football. You know, this was prior to Coach Prime getting the job, so
Right.
they were void of talent. Right? It's not surprising that and Coach Prime, when he came in and was eventually hired, he came in and said he's bringing some guys with us. He's bringing his own luggage. Right? He wasn't playing with them, but he did give them an opportunity to prove themselves in the spring. At the end of the day, JJ, I think you could expect this team to be far more talented than it was last year. But in 1 year, can you turn over a whole roster and then be a competitive in Power 5 football? I think it's very highly unlikely. But I think he'll be better. They'll be better than they were last year. I just think it's they got a really huge task on their hands. I look at their schedule and then look at where can they get a win. You know, these guys play USC, perennial, top 10 program, Oregon State, perennial top 10 program, Utah, perennial top 10 program, TCU, who played for the national championship this past year. Like, those are the guys they're playing that are on their schedule. So the wins aren't going to come easy, JJ. I mean, but I do think, regardless of record, they're going to be way more talented than they were last year. And I think eventually Coach Prime is going to get it done. I just hope, and I'll let you respond to this, I just hope in the process Shador doesn't get beat up by playing behind substandard offensive line, behind a substandard offensive line. That's my fear.
And I think that's where the spring game come in at, Rob. That's where the spring game come in at. The spring game is seeing where they're weak at. And I'm sure that they're gonna see that their O line needs some big boys on it. These are professional coaches, bro. These ain't the bad news bears coaches out here, bro.
You're right. Well
So,
compensated.
I mean, you know, yeah, I want to prejudge just like you, but at the same time, you don't think these people see that and gonna be like, oh, y'all will see a whole nother different line come 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 summer.
Well, JJ, I think with the so I'm tempering my expectations, right? But you got a point with the advent of the transfer portal and graduate transfers and all those kind of things. It's possible for them to go in the portal and get 10 quality offensive linemen to have not only first string offensive line, but a good backup. It's possible, right? It is possible. But I don't think we've ever seen anything like this before in college football, where a team is going to be completely remade by a celebrity coach. And the expectations in 1 year is going to be after you go 1-11, not very competitive in any of the 11 games you lost. I just, JJ, I go back to that, man, and that's huge. Now let me tell you this. I think if you because of their skill players, and I'll say this, JJ, if you get a competent offensive line in front of Shedeur, sky's the limit. Because then, regardless of how effective you are on defense, sometimes you're just gonna be able to outscore people.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Man, you right, bro.
You're gonna be out there score people.
We have never seen this before, but bro, there's so many young kids out here, bro, that want to play for Coach Prime, bro. And that's the thing, bro. Y'all doubting like the GOAT. I see the GOAT in that, bro. Y'all are doubting this man when y'all don't think this man done. Like, come on, bro. This man is a professional.
But
y'all don't think that this man got a team of people looking at the offensive line like, okay, we better go get this dude, this dude, this dude, this dude. Bro, you gonna see a bunch of SEC guards and tackles playing for Colorado. Bro, this could be a championship team. This could be a championship team, bro. You know why? See, we all know, we got a Heisman Trophy winner in the conference. Everybody knows that. You got Bo Nix out there that's solid. You got a couple more quarterbacks. Well, bro, Shedeur is an animal.
I agree.
And bro, he's cocky. He's supposed to be, bro. That's what quarterbacks are, cocky, bro. He got his dad swag, dog. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt about it.
Go ahead, bro.
Oh, I say no doubt about it. You're exactly right, JJ. I was just echoing what you were saying.
Bro, I mean, man, go keep talking about these teams that I seen last year. Yes, I seen these teams last year. But this is my point. You ever been to a job where the manager came in and fired everybody?
Yeah.
And he brought in qualified people.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to tell GOAT, yeah, this is a perfect opportunity, bro, to build a much stronger house. And no, I'm not going to get no high school young kid, you know what I'm saying, to be on the line. I'm going to get somebody that's already been in the game, probably, you know what I'm saying, looking to play for a Power 5 team. And I'm going to go down south and get them. I'm gonna pull them out of Mississippi. I'm gonna pull them out of Florida. I'm gonna pull them out of Georgia. I'm gonna pull them out of Alabama.
It's interesting that you mentioned that, because he's already got a commitment from 6'4", 310-pound offensive lineman that played for Georgia last year.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
So you're exactly right. I mean, he already has a commitment from that player, and again, he only has to pull that off 5, 6, 7, 8 more times. You
That's
know,
it. Hey,
you
but
know.
Rob, when does the portal open up?
The portal opened up last Saturday, right?
Okay.
And kids are gonna after you got to realize kids are gonna play spring games because they don't want to enter the portal and then be banned from playing the spring game. You know what I mean? So kids are gonna play the spring game at LSU because LSU had their spring game today. I know Baylor University had their spring game today. There were several schools that had their spring game today, and then there are going to be even more players enter the portal tonight. Here's the crazy thing. Here's the crazy thing and this is a conversation I had with one of the alumni at Baylor last night, is that a kid nowadays doesn't have to be upset with the coaching staff in order to enter the portal. They're going to enter the portal to see what their options are, to see if there's a team out there that's willing to give them some NIL money or better accommodations, willing to allow closer to mom and dad's house or whatever. They're doing it almost like nowadays, JJ, like free agency. Like they're entering the portal just looking for the best situation possible. And they may end up back at their school, right? But these coaches out here that are trying to prevent the kids from who are saying, hey, if you go in the portal, you can't come back. Ultimately, those coaches are going to actually be hurting themselves because what you're saying is any school can come hire you and you can take a job and go coach at that school, but I don't want my players to have that same opportunity to look for better options. And I don't think in this day and age, I don't think these young players nowadays, they want the best available situation for them. They love football, but guess what? They can love it playing for Georgia, playing for LSU, playing for Jackson State, or even Colorado. It's the same game, and they can have a much better quality of life provided they're able to, upgrade their standard of living through NIL and other opportunities.
Bro, I mean, you got watch how many kids look at the celebrity factor. The celebrity factor of them going to Colorado. You see what I'm saying? The season tickets are already sold out for this school, bro. Already sold out. You feel what I'm saying? So these kids are going to be excited about getting this type of exposure. Why wouldn't you? If you're a junior at a school and your chances of the NFL are shaky due to the fact of
exposure.
Because of exposure. What you want to do, bro?
Yeah, you're right. You're not going to have that problem at Colorado. Exposure is not going to be your problem at Colorado.
And you got a second chance to get off your ass and work and be dominant because NFL teams going to be looking at you. You're going to be on ESPN every day, all day. You know what I'm saying?
Social media.
I mean, Deion Sanders' son, well-off media, bro, is doing numbers, bro. This dude is getting paid off of
the access that he has.
That's it, bro.
To the Colorado Buffalo.
This dude has, you know what I'm saying, up to the second access, bro. And he's dropping these videos, you know what I'm saying, the same day. Bro, this is a whole machine going on. Why wouldn't you do it, bro? Why wouldn't you do it? And they keep going back to the SEC. I understand, bro. I'm in the South. I love the SEC. But I am super excited about seeing Colorado dominate football, bro.
And, and, and JJ, one thing I'm hoping that happens from this is that the players, you have a guy like Dion who's willing to give the players some flexibility, some latitude to become stars while they're in college, right? The same way he's, because he's giving his son that opportunity, and Travis Hunter that opportunity to become stars in college. And I hope that, that becomes a trend in college football because it is a really tough, brutal game, man. And I think even if you are not, talented enough or given the opportunity enough to go to pros, you should be compensated if you're a star while you're in college. You know what I mean? Because of all the money that's generated around your performance, the t-shirts, the television revenue, how much money the coaches get paid. Like all of that is being generated because of the performance of the players. And up until 2 years ago, they were completely shut out of any financial gain in that. And when you think about it, and I think history's gonna look back on it, JJ, and they're going to realize that it was a very, very unfair system when you talk about $1 billion industry. And it was against the rules to provide a player a benefit for their
Right,
services,
right. I mean, and yeah, times have evolved. They see that these young men got families, bro. They having babies at 21, 22 years old. When they leaving college at 23.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of athletes, you know what I'm saying, have other obligations that cause them not to be able to play. And so sports is looking at it like, hey man, if these kids can bring, I'm talking about, and these college kids, bro, have become superstars. Social media has made college athletes become superstars, and businesses, brands, everything are throwing money at these kids because they want them on their stuff.
To your point, I think Angel Reese now, with all of her endorsements,
The highest, she's the highest paid.
will earn somewhere in the neighborhood of $1.3 million this year.
Okay, she's not the highest paid then.
Oh yeah,
I think Shador.
it's gonna be the highest paid eventually.
He no, I think he's the highest paid now.
Oh, okay.
I mean the brands that he represent: Mercedes,
Oh
the
yeah.
Brady brand, the little yogurt brand,
Oh,
uh,
Gatorade.
Gatorade, Nike now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
and he probably got little local stuff in Colorado that you know what I'm saying
You
sponsor
know
him.
they got a they got a they got a place called Prime Smoothies. I think is what it's called now, and a lot of it is endorsed, and a lot of the products are named and endorsed by Dion. I don't think he's running it right, but I think he's licensed his name out to be used. And I want to say it's Prime Smoothies. I can't think, but it's either a juice bar or a smoothie place that is named after Coach Prime in Boulder right now,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
and they
and
say it's doing great business.
they got his son got a little bowl there, I think. Hey, if it's the same one you're talking
Yeah,
about, Shallow. Uh,
yeah.
and let's talk about him, man.
Mm.
Let's talk about
He,
Shallow.
he hadn't even signed yet, and he like he was on the sideline as a recruit, and he's ready, and it looks like, I mean, of course he's going to be on the team. There's no doubt about that. He's going to be on the team, but I believe it's a lot of opportunities for him, and I think he's already. I don't know what you call it when you're a model, when you're the head model or the face of some type of brand, but I already think he scored a deal to be like a model for some type of apparel company. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're
I
they're
seen
they're,
that.
they're brand ambassador, whatever you want to call it, man. So it's, I mean, like I say, man, Prime know how to get to the money, man. Not only for him, but also for his children. And like I say, I look up to him for that, and I applaud everything that he does. I want to bring this out, JJ, and this is something that I want to say, and it's crazy to me. I know a lot of times we talk about supporting one another, this, that, and the other, right? Black people and all this here kind of stuff. And this is really not a black and white thing, but I just want to just point this out, right? Colorado was 1-9 last year.
1-11.
Oh, 1-11, my bad. 1-11 last year. And they hired Coach Prime as the coach. He's created a buzz and everything. And they have 45,000 people in a sold-out stadium for a spring game.
Spring game.
And I'll say this, and this is not to be racial anyway, but I'm just going to say it how it's on my heart to say. White people know how to support the things that are important to them. There is no doubt about it.
Bro.
They don't talk about support. They go down, purchase a ticket, drive their car, sit in the stands, send their money, tailgate. The things that they're important to them is not talking points. They putting their effort behind it. And I just wish there were things in our community that we felt the same way about. And we could, because even the things that are important to us, we don't always support at the level that I think we should as black people. But no doubt, I was happy to see all the support that caught.
We support one thing in black neighborhoods, bro. Liquor stores.
We sell out the liquor store.
Out to my all day. All day. My thing is, okay, so Go saying the same shit was happening at JSU. Okay, Go, this is the difference, bro.
And I want to point it out, JJ, after you.
This is the difference. JSU don't have nothing else going on in that city, bro. They don't have a sports team out there. They don't have nothing out there. So Primetime came to that school, bro, and brought another level of excitement. But I never seen a school go from 1-11 and sell out a whole season already.
Ooh.
The season is sold out.
Ooh.
I want y'all to know that the season tickets are sold out.
For home games. Yeah.
Home game season tickets are sold out.
And JJ, I also want to point this out, right? Jackson State was on ESPN last year. They won the SWAC, went undefeated in the SWAC, won the SWAC championship. When the spring game was on ESPN, it wasn't nowhere near as many people as it was in Colorado today. It didn't. So what I'm saying is, for them, Prime ain't delivered nothing yet. He ain't sold them nothing but hope and hype. That's it. Hope and hype. That's all they got is hope and hype.
Hey, Rob, hold on, Rob. Let's just say this. How many months of hope and hype? How long has it been? Like 3-4 months?
Yeah.
Maybe 3 months of hope and hype, and he already done sold out with white people. Rock, one thing you constantly that you're not mentioning is that this ain't a bunch of black people in them stands, bro.
No, you're right. You're right. You're right. They don't have
niggas is not finna be out there in that type of weather, bro. White people come out there with their shirt off and gonna be proud to go to a game because they see the excitement.
Bro, 2 weeks ago, Jackson State had their spring game. They had some rain, before the game, and it was like 500 people at their spring game, bro. I'm not joking. 500 people at their spring game, and this program, and the program has won 2 straight SWAC championships, and they were undefeated in the SWAC in both of those seasons. And for the spring game, about 500 people showed up. But y'all love JSU. Y'all love JSU football. Y'all love Coach T.C. Taylor. Y'all love the Tigers. 500 people showed
up. Go. Is GOAT delayed right now? GOAT say most people didn't go because of what? Bro, what we're saying is it was a blizzard in Colorado. What are you saying? Bro, it was a blizzard in Colorado. A snow blizzard in Colorado. He's like it was light. Bro, see, that's the problem, bro. Black people always got an excuse, bro. The point is, rain, sleet, hail, snow, them people were going to show up today and watch a football game because they were excited about their team. And not just that, Rob. What does that say about the haters that hated on primetime and said them white people ain't going to support you like we do?
And
them white people ain't going to show up like we do.
And JJ, I could even go with the notion that they not there to support Prime, and they are there to support their school. But that's even more important because that you should support, you should respect them for supporting something that is important to them. Now here's what he say. Here's what GOAT say.
He said he want to call in.
GOAT, I'll put you up close to the phone. Anyway.
Yeah, go ahead and let GOAT call in so we can hear this poor excuse, man, for hey man, shout out to all of our watchers, man. Hey, we love y'all. You know what I'm saying? We know that this is a sports show. I know a lot of women don't understand what we're talking about, but we talking about how black people really
Hey, JJ, share the link in the chat, and he can link up, and he don't have to turn on his cam. He could just link. He ain't got to turn on his cam. It just be like
No, he know how to get on. Go, come on, get on. You ain't gotta get on the cam and talk. He know how to get on. But he got the link. He come on every night after the show.
Yeah, but my whole point is this, JJ. They support the Buffs. They support CU football, and you can say what you want to for it, but there is no evidence that they're going to be any better than they were last year, other than, of course, what Coach Prime is doing, right? They believe in Coach Prime, though, and they believe and trust what's coming, and they don't have to wait for it. That's what I'm saying. They don't have to wait for it. You're not going to go to the Colorado Stadium next year, and they're not going to lose a game because there are no fans there. They're not going to leave. They're not going to lose a game because the crowd ain't loud. They're not going to lose a game by lack of interest. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to win. They're going to win the game, and they're going to be a part of that win.
So we got the incognito GOAT.
Yeah.
Hey, can y'all hear me, man?
No, we can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Man, y'all full of shit, man. Talk about the goddamn weather and shit, bro.
Go. Did you see that field hour before the field?
It was
It was completely covered in snow, bro.
Bro, that's normal weather over there, man. Like that's normal there, bro. Snow and ice is normal there, bro.
And rain ain't normal,
them, man. They don't get, bro. They only get fucking summertime probably 3 months out the year, bro. It's usually fucking snowing all the time, bro. Only reason why people didn't go to that game in Jackson State because the goddamn
because they didn't want to go. Because they didn't want to go.
People didn't want to go because of bad weather, man.
Man, there were 500 people in the stadium. Go.
A lot of people didn't go because of the bad weather.
Go. You couldn't have. Hey, the Soviet Army. I'll put it like this here, Go. Huh? Let me say this. The Soviet Army could have been standing outside that stadium. Them people was going to that game today. You hear me? Wasn't nothing gonna stop those people from being at that Colorado Spring game. And you can make
if I live in snow 7-8 months out the year, that's a normal thing for them. Like that don't bother them, bro. Like y'all talking about snow is a bad weather in Colorado. It's normal. It's normal, bro.
Hold on, Go. We got another one of y'all JSU fans saying that Rock got a beef with JSU. Bro, why people think it's a beef when it's JSU, just the truth?
Y'all do have one. Both of y'all got one, bro.
No. I'm gonna tell you what the beef is. You
sold out Auburn for goddamn Colorado. What you talking about? Goddamn Rock that sold out TCU for Colorado. Both of y'all just sold out.
No.
Go. This is the problem, Go. It's not a beef, bro. But y'all are some what can you do for me lately, fans in that's y'all problem right there, bro. Y'all are like some scorn people in relationship.
No, we're not, man. That's no. That was a bad breakup, and they are competition now. So it's fuck them.
As long as you do for me, I'll be happy.
You're damn right.
But that's y'all problem in Jackson, Mississippi. Y'all have that type of attitude, and that's the reason why people don't believe in the fans. You see what I'm saying? Because give TC Taylor
TC Taylor, name? Yeah,
TC
Taylor. The same support.
Give him the same support that y'all give Prime. I promise you, if Prime Time was at Jackson, Mississippi last week when they had the spring game, it would have been sold out.
Man, I'm telling you why people didn't go, bro. It was bad weather in the forecast, man.
Hold on, go. Did they still play?
Yeah, they played. Yeah,
they still play that
game? They played.
So you telling me that the 500 people that was there is different than the thousands of people that could have been there? Because it's all about support, right? Did you go? Did you go to the game?
No, I canceled, man, because of the weather, bro. I'm telling you the God and the truth, man.
See, that's bullshit, bro.
Hey, Go.
That's bullshit,
when you got to go to work, you can't cancel because of no damn rain.
Yes, I can.
Go. You going to get that money. Go. You know you're going to get it. You know a little rain ain't gonna keep you from getting that money. Like my wife say. Like my wife always tell me sometime when it raining, and I use it as an excuse to stay in the house. I'm gonna use what she say. It's just rain. It's just rain. Now these people was out in the snow. Go. They were out in the snow. Like
man, those people be in the snow every day though. Rock. Like y'all talking about. Y'all act like snow is like fucking. It's different up there, bro. It's not.
Snow is more dangerous than rain.
Okay, Rock.
You can't even drive in snow, Go.
Man, y'all so full of shit.
No, and let me get on Chris Brown because Chris about to. So he say this stream is about CU, but y'all talking about J State spring game. At the end of the day,
exactly, man. Y'all will ride Jackson State like that.
Hold on. We comparing what support looks like. And we talking about a team that was 1-11 last year, that hired a coach that has promised to improve the fortune of their football team. And before he ever has won one game, he ain't won shit. He been selling hype and hope. They not only sold out the spring game, but they've sold out the entire home schedule for next year. That's what support. That is a high level of support, Go. And you got to admit that, right? That's a high level of commitment to the program. You got to admit that, right, Go?
Man, there's nothing wrong with that, bro.
First of all, Chris Brown, while you've been trying to hate on somebody, you need to be out here going on tour.
Hey, Chris, get on the ass, Chris. Get on that goddamn ass. Oh.
You know, I don't know if you're in GOAT or cousins or what, because everybody in Jackson, Mississippi, some kin each other one way or the other.
Everybody in Montgomery, Alabama, kin each other one way or the other. You just sold out Auburn. You just sold out Auburn for goddamn the Bucks, man.
This is my point, Chris Breezy. Bro, y'all need to support Jackson State University.
We do support Jackson State, man. We do, bro. Just catch us in September. Catch us in September, bro, and you go see.
My point is, Go. That's the point I'm making, Go. There was no wait for the Colorado support.
Chris Brown, I'm just playing.
There was no wait and see. They told him we gonna support before we see. They wasn't gonna wait. They wasn't gonna wait to support. They're gonna show support in this season as the momentum is building. They're gonna let Coach Prime and the Buffs have the support that every team deserves as they go into.
Rock, that sounds good for them, but we already got the momentum. We got the momentum in the swag, though, Rock. Like I'm saying, like we know who we gonna be next year.
Hold on, bro. Let me address your Jackson, Mississippi cousin right there, Chris Brown. Listen to me, Chris Brown. We know Auburn suck. We know that. But Auburn ain't hating on nobody when they go try to find another job.
No, man, we just competitive like that, man. We talk shit and follow shit.
Now, Chris Brown, if you look at our old show that we did right when Prime Time accepted that job, the GOAT came on here cussing like a sailor that just got out of prison after doing 20 years for a misdemeanor. And we had a call-in show where it was a bunch of Jackson State fans going off on me and Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because Prime Time decided to take
He's a traitor.
Job.
He's a turncoat. He's an Uncle
Tom. He's an Uncle Tom. He's a cold switch. He was wearing the hat, kick to the left. Now he got cowboy hats on this shit. Oh, sour ass nigga.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. My wife say he big man, but my point is saying is go. But go. Why couldn't y'all turn that energy into internally and just support the hell out of y'all team? You know what I mean? By jerseys, by t-shirts.
We do support them, man. We still buy all that stuff, bro.
Bro, y'all didn't even want to pay to go into the game.
What you talking about? We want to pay to go to the game, man. They was selling out, bro. They sold out every home game last year, man.
Where was the money at, though, Go?
The motherfucker lied about it. The people at Jackson State lied about it.
Okay. But y'all said that Dion lied about it, though.
But I never said Dion lied about it. I never said that.
Bro, come on, Go.
I never said that.
Bro.
Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Willie called her and said, you go back and listen to the show, and they said Coach Prime was a lie, and that they didn't, he got every dime he would do. You know, here's the reality, and this is what I wanted to happen so bad at Jackson, man, about Dion, right? After Dion was there 2.5 years, Y'all won 2 SWAC championships. He gets a job, that's going to pay him $30 million over the next 5 years. Y'all have no way of matching, coming close. Ain't no way y'all can do anything with that, right? He priced y'all, Colorado priced y'all out of the market, right? What y'all should have said is y'all should have threw a party for Coach Prime as he was leaving out the door, telling y'all how much y'all appreciate him, all that he done for the university.
We did, man. We did tell how much we appreciate him. He came back, bro. He came back plenty of times after he went out there and did a press conference.
No.
Shadow still here, bro. Like, ain't no goddamn bad blood, man.
Hey, man, them people was calling on that show. Go, you listen to that show. You heard how them folks felt.
And they were cussing
us out for just the mere fact to acknowledge all that Prime had done for Jackson State and the Jackson State football team. Like,
we wanted to keep on going, man. We wanted to stop, bro.
On another podcast where it was a bunch of hating going on, and I said, if y'all so mad, get back the practice field, get back the locker room, get back all that shit that Coach Prime was able to do while he was there. If y'all really hate him and y'all really don't want no more to do with Coach Prime, give back all that stuff, send all that stuff to Colorado and build new stuff yourself, stuff y'all should have already built on your own. But y'all not giving back nothing. Y'all not giving back nothing.
Walmart gave us that. Coach Prime to give us that. Walmart gave us that. Under Armour gave us that. The hell with Coach Prime. Coach Prime, I hope you got that watch. Nah, and I won't got that free, got that Colorado Buffs ticket. How about that? Make it happen.
Matter of fact.
But that's your problem right there, Goat. I mean,
what you mean that's my problem? How is my problem?
Bro, black people don't acknowledge the good that people do in their lives, bro. That's
you know what I want? You know what I want to happen? I want Jackson State and Colorado Buffs
what you want to happen,
play next year.
That's the problem.
Head up, play next year. That's what I want.
You want what? You want what, sir?
He want to schedule a game with Colorado.
Jackson State versus Colorado next year.
I guarantee you don't want that without your door.
Man, yeah, want it.
Jackson State look like a junior varsity team right now, bro.
No, they don't.
They're
gonna be just as good. They're gonna be just as good this year, to be honest.
So you saying they're gonna win the SWAC this year?
Yep, they most definitely gonna win the SWAC. Yep.
So they ain't gonna miss Coach Prime at all.
They still gonna have a fast offense, man.
I bet you a lie.
Okay, we can bet money. We can bet right now. I bet we win the SWAC next year.
Let's bet 100.
Bet.
You won't win the SWAC.
Bet.
Hey, I'm in that bet too. So you saying Jackson State is gonna win?
Jackson State gonna win the SWAC.
Okay,
hey, JJ, he gonna have to pay us our money. He gonna have to pay us our money for Halloween, guaranteed.
But never
in an installment.
Y'all gonna be paying my money before Halloween. Y'all gonna be paying me before Halloween.
No. So, see, you gotta win the SWAC championship. Once you eliminated from contention, you can pay us our money.
That's the thing. We're not gonna be, bro. We gonna win the SWAC championship. We're gonna be at Jackson State this year, bro. That's set in stone, man.
That don't mean y'all gonna play in it.
Well, everybody see Goat done betted me and Rock $100 that Jackson State is gonna win the SWAC. But I'm gonna tell you right now.
That's
my grandson.
Here, man. See if your homeboy Chris, you want some of this bet too? I got another 100, Chris. If you want to bet.
Hey, Chris, you better get in. You better get in right now.
Chris, if Chris feel the same way Go feel, let's bet another 100 on it. Cause if y'all
that's a Goat cousin, ain't it?
Must be my cousin.
They all related to Mississippi, you know that.
Hey, Goat, check this out, man.
Bro?
Coach Prime in Colorado going. I say 10-3 this year, bro.
10-3.
Yeah.
I give him 7-4.
And they will give him the bowl game.
I give him 7, 8. I give 8 win the game. 8 games they gonna win. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That's a tough ass conference that year, bro. That's a tough ass conference, dog. Like you got USC, you got UCLA, you got Washington State, you got Utah.
Not
bro,
really,
you got a lot of top dogs, bro. Like you got some headhunters over there, bro. Like and USC picking up players out the transfer portal too. I'm talking about good players. Like, oh man, shit, we'll see. They're gonna be good, now. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be good, but that's a tough conference, man.
Well, here, I want you to, JJ, I'm gonna go through this here thing, go. I'm gonna go through this schedule right quick. Just bear with me for a moment.
Chris Brown say 10-3. Man, I can't with y'all. That's my prediction. That's my prediction.
So
Chris Brown.
I'm just gonna call the team out, and y'all let me know win or loss. Okay, Colorado at TCU, win or loss. I'm gonna say loss.
Loss.
Colorado at home against Nebraska. I'm gonna say loss.
I'm gonna say win.
What you say, go?
Chris Brown said loss.
Colorado State.
I give him a W for that. I give him a W for TCU. TCU ain't got no firepower like that. I don't even understand why TCU got in the goddamn top 4 anyway. They lost the fucking Canes. They shouldn't have been in there, to be honest about it.
All right. Colorado State at Boulder.
Win.
I say win too. Colorado at Oregon.
Oh,
that's a loss.
They're gonna be a tough.
That's
game.
A loss.
They're gonna be a tough game, but I'm gonna say a loss on that.
USC in Boulder.
They're gonna be a L.
Arizona State in Arizona.
Win. A win.
All right, I'm gonna say that's.
I'm gonna say win.
That's a loss.
Okay.
That's a win.
I'm gonna say win. Stanford at home.
A win.
I'm gonna say win too. The Buffaloes
win.
At UCLA.
Win.
That's a loss.
Oregon State in Boulder.
That's an L.
A win.
That's an L right there.
I'm gonna say L. The University of Arizona in Boulder. Win. Colorado on the road against Washington State.
Win.
I'm gonna say win too. And then the final game that's on the schedule, final regular season game, is Colorado at Utah. That's not a win.
That's a loss too. But if folks got, they're gonna lose for sure on that schedule, bro.
They're gonna lose 3 games. They're gonna lose against TCU. They're gonna lose against Oregon, and they're gonna lose against.
I already said USC too.
USC.
So you saying after the USC game, they're gonna run the table against Arizona State, Stanford, UCLA, Oregon State, Arizona, Washington State, and the Utah Utes. If Coach Prime do that, he winning Coach of the Year.
They're gonna be stacked. Rock.
They're gonna win Coach of the Year. You do that.
Stacked by. They're gonna be stacked in 2 weeks.
I'm talking about he gonna win National Coach of the Year, and then this next coming year, he's prepared to play for the national championship. If he goes 10-3, he prepared. He's gonna be prepared to play for the national championship the next year. because he's gonna get even more players, even bigger. I mean, I hope you guys are right, man. I just don't have
Coach Prime. Coach Prime, let me send a message to Coach Deion Primetime Sanders. This is JJ. Coach Prime. I got all the confidence in the world that you're gonna take that team to a 10-3 season. Now, if y'all go 10-3, please come on the show and thank me for having that confidence. Because none of these guys got that same confidence that I have in you, Coach Prime. Because I know after this week, y'all gonna get back to building that team again. After this week, his son gonna be done. You know what I'm saying? Graduated. You know, he gonna commit. They gonna get all his grades in. His grade gonna show that he's eligible to graduate. He gonna commit. There gonna be a couple more people on the defense commit, and he gonna get a huge offensive line.
Now, this is what I will say, JJ. If they go 10-3, he's gonna have a chance to play for the Pac-12 championship.
Yeah, he most definitely gonna play for the Pac-12. I think
if he make it to
him and
if he make it to the Pac-12 championship, he gonna win.
He should be to a championship. I don't think USC.
Watch what I tell you.
I don't think USC on their side. USC is not on their side, so they're gonna face USC twice, I think. But I think they're gonna have a winning season. But I don't think they're gonna win 10 games.
Okay, we'll see.
And it's been a great show, guys. Man.
You have to. Now the next year,
show, man.
Now you have the next. That'd be a different story then.
Well, the GOAT, Rocky, Chris Brown, a couple more of our watchers. I appreciate y'all for coming on. We just wanted to do something, you know what I'm saying? Because the Colorado Buffs are a big hot name, topic right now. And me and Rock talked about this. We thought it'd be good to go over their spring game, and we just want y'all to stay tuned, man. What you gotta say, Rock?
Like I said, man, I love having these conversations, man. I just want to also say that Coach Prime has really turned the energy up in Boulder. I look forward to him doing big things, man. I'm a continue to root for J-State, just like I did before, when Coach Prime was there, because I think his TC Taylor has his legacy in his hands, and so I want J-State to do well. I just don't think they're gonna win the SWAC championship, and I want, of course, I want Coach Prime to do well at Colorado, because what I think that would mean for other opportunities for black coaches in college football, man. So I just, at the end of the day, I want Coach Prime to do well, and I think he's out to a great start so far.
For sure, man. Hey, man, shout out to the GOAT for coming on here sounding like he got a hay fever. We appreciate you logging on, my brother. And stay tuned for our next show, man. You know what I'm saying? And
hey, last thing, JJ, before we get out, one more thing.
Go ahead, my brother.
Tank or Ryan?
Hey, man, somebody will get knocked out. I don't know who's gonna be. Somebody get knocked out tonight. Somebody get knocked out tonight.
Tank or Ryan, go.
Hey, man,
Tank
the
or
hell
Ryan?
with it. I'm going with Ryan, man. I'm going with Ryan. Ryan with a knockout.
Hey, I got Tank, man. Much love, everybody.
Hey, Rock. But this is the thing, Rock. I wouldn't dare put no money on this fight, but I'm gonna say Tank though.
Yeah, I'm going with Tank too.
All right, fella.
Yeah.